You will need tissues, great music, and a good friend. Maybe preferably a live one. That's your emergency kit. And then once you're past the emergency, here are 3 other steps you can do to relieve pressure. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you enjoyed that little intro. I certainly had a lot of fun doing it. And as you might have guessed, we are talking about high pressure today. And it is certainly from my own experience that I'm talking right now, because I had my breakdown a couple of hours ago, hence the late hour that I'm filming this. And I thought it would just be, the perfect moment to talk a bit about dealing with high pressure. And so there are literally a million things you can do. But I came up with these 3 steps because I think they will be valuable to future me and all of you who are feeling high pressure and kind of don't really know how to deal with it at this point. So I hope it serves you, and without further ado, let's just dive right in. So we have let it all out, we have cried, we have yelled, we have talked to the person we needed to hear most, and we feel a little bit better about ourselves. And now is the great moment, or the perfect time, to ask yourself, like, how are my 3 basics doing? And your 3 basics are water intake, sleep, and food. And probably when you're feeling high pressure, you have cut back on at least one of those things. You might have gotten less sleep, or you might have gotten more takeout and like more junk food, more cookies, more chips, all those things, because it's easy and it's totally forgivable. But it's also the first place that you can look and see if you can maybe change the pattern a bit so you feel better about yourself. And you can also deal with pressure better, because if your body is fueled by enough sleep, by good foods, by enough water, it is really a lot easier to deal with high pressure. So ask yourself, can I maybe enhance any of these 3 things? If yes, then by all means, I invite you to do so. And if not, then we can go on to the next step. And now is the perfect time to ask yourself the next question. What do I think I need to do by tomorrow versus what do I need to do by tomorrow? And if you're a planner like me and you like to have an overview of what needs to be done either during the day or during the full week, because that gives you peace of mind, you might also have a tendency to overplan. And I definitely have that tendency, which is also why I'm here, because I've been overplanning my days for a bit too long, and my body just said, like, nope, we're not doing that. We just have to take a step back. And I noticed that I really convinced myself that I needed to do a couple of things really by tomorrow, and then I noticed, like, I actually don't have to do that by tomorrow. I have a couple more days to take care of that. Sometimes I even have more than a week. And maybe there are a couple of things that you can also just let go of. And instead, take a bit of time to take more care of yourself. And then lastly, it's the perfect time to remind yourself that you're just human and that the only thing we can do is do our best and let it go. Sometimes, you just don't feel 100%, well, then you also won't perform 100%, and that's okay. And oftentimes you will notice that your 80% is already more than enough for many people. And that's such a comforting thought, especially as artists, but I think also for everyone in general, just with the way how society works and how advertising works, we always feel so much pressure, like we need to be perfect and do perfectly well and all that stuff. But no, we don't actually, because oftentimes you connect way more with someone who shows their humanity than with someone who shows you know, perfection, because it just does not exist, right? So with that in mind, if you do feel very high pressure, I hope that these 3 things serve you well, and they serve you equally well as they are serving me. And if you know that there's a friend who might need to hear this, then please go ahead and share. I really do know what it feels like to feel very high pressure, and I hope that this helps you a lot. And if you have a request for a next video, then also please leave it in the comments below. I have done a couple of requests in the past and I always enjoy it so much. So yeah, it would be great to make a video just for you. And if everything goes well, I will see you again next week Friday with a music video, and then the week after with another vlog. And in the meantime, I wish you a great weekend. Take a bit of the pressure off and enjoy life, because it's meant to be enjoyed. And I will see you again next week. Take care. Bye-bye.